Ready, start. Captain M. Paul Anthony was working in the year 1985 as a security officer with Bharat Gold Mines Limited, which was engaged in the mining of gold in the Kolar gold mines in Karnataka. Stop. On 2/6/1985, a raid was conducted by the Superintendent of Police at the residence of Captain M. Paul Anthony, whom we should refer here also as the petitioner, from where a sponge gold ball weighing 4.5 grams and 1276 grams of gold bearing sand were recovered. Stop. He was immediately suspended from his services, and the same day an FIR was registered. Stop. The next day, petitioner received a charge sheet and hence departmental proceedings were also initiated against him. Stop. The petitioner then moved an application before his disciplinary authorities, praying that the departmental proceedings be stayed till the conclusion of the criminal proceedings, but his request was turned down. Stop. Meanwhile, he returned to his home state of Kerala and requested for an adjournment of the disciplinary proceedings. Stop. The request was also turned down. Stop. The departmental proceedings went ex parte against the petitioner, where he was found guilty of misconduct. Stop. On 7/6/1986, petitioner was dismissed from service. Stop. During his entire period of suspension, he was not given any subsistence allowance. Stop. On 3/2/1987, Captain M. Paul Anthony was acquitted in the criminal trial, on the grounds that the prosecution had failed to establish its case, particularly the police raid on which the entire case was based. Stop. The petitioner, immediately after his acquittal, placed a copy of the judgment of the criminal court before the departmental authorities and prayed for his reinstatement. Stop. This was denied, and consequently the petitioner filed a departmental appeal, which was also dismissed. Stop. He then approached the High Court of Karnataka, where his writ petition was allowed by the court, and his reinstatement was ordered on the ground that on the same set of charges, the petitioner has been acquitted by a criminal court and hence he must be reinstated in service. Stop. The state filed a special appeal before the division bench was allowed, and the order of the learned single judge was set aside. Stop. The petitioner, Captain M. Paul Anthony, then challenged the order of the division bench of the Karnataka High Court before this court. Stop. There were two factors which weighed with the Supreme Court, while deciding that case. Stop. The first was the admitted fact that the petitioner was not given any subsistence allowance during his period of suspension, and therefore, he was not in a position to face the departmental proceedings in Karnataka while he was residing in Kerala. Stop. The second aspect was that the petitioner was being charged on the same set of facts in the two proceedings, and therefore, he had made request to the departmental authorities to stay the departmental proceedings till the conclusion of the criminal case, a request which was denied. Stop. This aspect seems to be the most important factor weighing in the mind of this court, as this court was of the opinion that the charges, both in the criminal court and with the department, involved a complicated question of fact and law, relating to the raid made by the police, and therefore the departmental proceedings should have been stayed, and it should have been awaited the result of the criminal proceedings. Stop. It was in the raid made by the police that the gold sponge ball and gold bearing sand were allegedly recovered from his residence. Stop. This factum of raid and recovery, which was the factum of the case, stood disproved.